Hello everyone, it's Ori Tadiri from Way Less, Live More, and I'm going to talk to you today how you can master this hunger of the winter that we are all getting. Because it's a natural thing, the temperatures are dropping, our appetite is growing, we want to warm up the body, and we tend to go for what is quick to warm up the body, which is food that is high in calories and high in carbohydrate, such as mashed potatoes, and maybe people would go for burger or things like this that is fatty and also have the carbohydrate in it, or chips or something like that that is not really what we want to feed our body on a regular basis, but definitely now that it's winter and we're not as active as we are in the summer, and it's all adding up. In fact, the months that are from September to March is the time where we are accumulating or eating much more than we normally do, and we're accumulating more weight than normal. Okay, so and December is the top. That's again, this is what they call the fattest month of the year, because we also have everything around us. You know, you're going to the supermarkets and you have all the food that is even if you're not celebrating Christmas yet, everything is there for you. The mince pies, the chocolates, everything is there. And if you go to big supermarkets, usually they will give you tasters, and with the tasters comes the appetite, and you want to buy it. And before you know it, it's already in your living room and you're eating it in the evening. That's another thing. The evenings are coming early now. It's getting dark quite early. So you already have the tendency to feel a bit more cozy and kind of, I don't know how to say it, but it's like we are all becoming a bit more insular and indoors, and we're not doing as much, and that's what happened. We will gain weight in this way. But there is always something that you can do about it. So what if the cause of the reason why we want to eat is because our body is getting cold? The logical thing is to warm our body, right? How can we warm our body? Apart from putting on the heating, yeah, but that's also, you don't want to do it too much, yeah? What you want to do is to heat the body with food. So you can eat warm food, and that will heat up your body. You can eat food with a bit of a spice, and that will heat up your body. And what I'm talking about is normally, some of you that followed me for a while know that I'm an avid shake drinker. I like to drink my smoothies in the morning, and it doesn't matter. For me, I don't care if it's cold or if it's warm. I like my smoothies in the morning. It's refreshing for me, it's filling for me, and that's what I like. However, in a day that I'm allowing myself to kind of chill down a little bit, I might go for a warm smoothie, and that will warm my body. And just to give you an example of what a warm smoothie may be, then you would take maybe a cup of almond milk or any other plant-based milk, add to it a fruit, and warm up the milk, yeah? Warm it up, not boiling hot, but a little bit warm, yeah? And you add to it a fruit, maybe an apple or a pear or something like that, a bit of cinnamon, it's very nice, and some ginger, fresh ginger. So that will give it the spiciness, and that will heat up the body. You can sweeten it. I don't really need any sweetener on top of that, but you can sweeten it with a bit of maple syrup or date syrup or even agave. But to make it a bit thicker, so it really fills you up, not just warming you up, but it fills you up, I would put 2 tablespoons of some kind of fat. It can be coconut butter, or I like tahini, so you can put 2 tablespoons of tahini, and that's a nice warm kind of heavy drink for the morning that keeps you up. You know, it's not, and you can drink more than one. You know, if after a couple of hours you feel a bit of hungry, you can have another one. It's not a problem. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. For the lunch or the dinner, whatever it may be, you can have really nice dishes that are not really fattening. They're not consuming such a high level of carbohydrate. You can just have vegetables that are being roasted in the oven. and the vegetable can be not just cabbage and cauliflower or broccoli, but can be something a bit more substantial. You can have like sweet potato, or alternatively you can have maybe roasted carrots or a beetroot or something like that will fill you up. And this as well, you can, I always like to decorate it with a little bit of a sprinkle of tahini on top, and that gives it the oomph and also make you feel full for the whole afternoon. However, if you don't feel like eating something like that, you can just have some maybe not as heavy vegetables, like with the sweet potato is quite heavy to eat, but you can have just other roasted vegetables and maybe some lentils or some other pulses around it, and still you can put a little bit of tahini on top to give it the oomph that will fill you up, and that should keep you warm. If you spice it, especially if you put some nice spices on top, let's say you can put some apart from the obvious pepper, you can put some garlic as well, and all of that will give the food some heat and will be an internal heat. Now, once your body is not cold and it's warm from inside, then of course you don't have this craving for all this fattening food that you find yourself without even noticing you're eating in the winter. Okay, so this is something that you can do over the winter months to kind of control your weight, so you're not becoming like coming to January and thinking, oh my God, how can I fit into my work clothes after this holiday? So something to bear in mind. Also, just in case you missed that out, January, the prices for my Weigh Less Live More signature program is going up. If you want to start the program in January but want to benefit from the prices of this year, sign up by the end of December. You will be joining the next year's program, but with the prices of this year. If you want to know a little bit more about this program, what it entails, what's in it for you, and if it's suitable for you, or if we are suitable to one another, because that's very important, then have a chat with me. Just comment below or message me directly, and I will have a chat with you, and we'll take it from there. Okay, thank you very much for listening. I hope you have a warm winter without overeating. Okay, bye bye for now.